everyone, it's Judy, the Body Confidence Coach, and welcome to Body Confident Friday. Today I want to talk to you about how to thrive in a diet-obsessed culture. We live in a culture where it is completely normal to diet and where the expectation is that we are all actively striving to shrink our bodies and mold them to a particular size or shape. And rejecting dieting as a means to feel good about your body and instead to focus on accepting your body can be really tricky when you live in a diet-obsessed culture. Now, if you're on this journey with me to better body confidence, then part of that journey is making the decision that you are going to accept and embrace your body as it is and to reject any physical means to try to change your body. So to help you thrive on your body confidence journey when you're surrounded by a culture that is completely diet obsessed, I've got a few things for you to think about and to try. So the first thing is to affirm to yourself that your worth is not dependent on whether you lose weight or you diet. Your worth is not weight or shape dependent. The second thing is just to be mindful of who you're hanging out with. So if you've got friends or family who are constantly on a diet who are talking about dieting quite a lot, where you can, try to restrict the amount of time that you spend with them. I know that's not always possible, but whatever you can do to try to reduce the amount of time that you spend around people who are obsessed with diet culture, the better it's going to be for you and your body confidence. The third thing to think about is the rationale for dieting and really questioning that. Diets have between a 95 to 97% failure rate in terms of achieving long-term weight loss. So why is it that when people have been on multiple diets and they fail, why is it that we blame the person and not the diet? Well, it's because that is part of the myth that we've been sold with the diet in the first place, that if it fails, it's about the person, not the fact that the diet doesn't work. So have a think about that. And the other thing to consider is that, who is really benefiting from diets when they have such a high failure rate? Well, it's either the 3 to 5% of people that maintain long-term weight loss, or it's the diet industry themselves. So really question the rationale for dieting in the first place. The fourth thing to do is to stand firm in your resolve not to diet. It's your body and you get to decide what to do with it. Don't feel that you have to justify to anyone else why you're not actively trying to lose weight. There's a concept known as body autonomy, and that is really about we all get to decide what we want to do with our bodies. And if someone else is deciding to diet, we don't have any right to tell them really not to, in the same way that they don't get to tell you that maybe you should be. Maybe it's a good idea to go on a diet this year. So stand firm in your resolve not to diet. The fifth thing to do is to look for examples of people who are happy and successful and fulfilled, who have not felt the need to shrink their body by dieting in any way. Remember that dieting and shrinking your body is not a prerequisite for having a happy, purposeful and fulfilling life. The final thing to think about is that nobody regrets accepting their body, well, at least not in my experience. They might regret trying lots of diets that have been unsuccessful and made them feel more miserable, but I have yet to meet anyone who said that the decision to accept their body was a bad one. So stand firm in your resolve to continue the practice and the journey towards body confidence and body acceptance. So I'd love to know, what kind of things do you do or are you going to do to help you thrive in our diet-obsessed culture? Leave me a comment below. Well, that's all I've got for you for this week. Until next time, goodbye.